How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do some premiere drafting in the newest Magic the Gathering set, Foundations, a 5-year-long base set. It's going to be in Standard for 5 years. Standard's going to finally become like more of a legacy format, isn't it? It's going to be like Neo Pioneer. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you can catch streaming video games, other nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, there we go. Here's our pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Let's see. Genesis Wave. Then put all cards into your graveyard. That seems fine. Perforating Artist, Death Touch at the beginning of your end step. If you attacked, each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent of their choice or discards a card. Buccaneer is also okay. Meteor Gold, if you can blink that, I think that's fine. I don't think Genesis Wave is the pick here. I actually want to take Perforating Artist. Quake Strider Ceratops is going to be like one of those removal check cards, right? Do you have removal? That said, this should have been an instant. I'm sorry. 5 mana for 6 damage to target creature only. Yeah, I'm going to take the Perforating Artist. If you attack this turn, each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent of their choice or discards a card. I think I like that. I think I'm in for that. I don't think we're in for Genesis Wave. So let's take the Perforating Artist, knowing that it is a signpost, black-red raid creature, Rakdos Raid. Rakdos Pirates. Let's see. Exsanguinate's not great. What is this? Fire Spitter Whelp. A non-creature spell. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. Affectionate Indrik is there. Ravenous Amulet. No, not in for that sacrifice payoff. I like the Whelp. The Healer's Hawk is okay. Is it eaten alive? I don't think it's Exsanguinate. I don't think that's good enough. Pilfer. Doesn't do enough. Doesn't do enough. Indrik, you have to aim this at something small. You have to target something small. I don't really like anything else in this pack. Elfsworn Giant can get you elves. I'm going to take the Whelp. If we end up in a Spellslinger deck, I think this is going to be good. It's a Windrake. It's a Whelp. It's a Windrake that also just pings your opponent out. And sometimes that can help you win a game. Tatyova, Benthic Druid. Oh, wow. Okay. I think this is where we take that. Apothecary Stomper is the 2 tokens on target creature you control. Gain 4. Okay. Or gain 4. There's also a Youthful Valkyrie. I'm going to take the Tatyova. Tatyova's a friggin' house. If you're in blue-green, the ramp deck, and you just start playing lands, she just turns all of your landfalls or your land ETBs into gain a life, draw a card, and I think that's fantastic. Yeah, we definitely take that. Reinforcements. There's a Hunter. We're not in any... God, a 0/5. What were they thinking? Draw a card. So when this enters, loot. Okay. Then there's a Resolute Reinforcements. I know we're all over the place, but I also haven't seen anything really particularly good here. So I'm just taking the best card that I see. I'm going to take this Resolute Reinforcements, for example, and we're going to be fully in 5 colors. We're not really in 5 colors. Secluded Courtyard doesn't really have a place in this format. Helpful Hunter is a 2 mana 1/1 that draws you a card, which is fine. You know, it's the opposite of that Rats card, right? But this is 2 bodies at instant speed, and I think we're in for that. There's a Brineborn Cutthroat. This card is a win condition on its own. If you're casting a lot of instant speed spells like removal and fleeting distractions, you can really pull one over on your opponent. So I think we can take that over, like, well, there's also a Prideful Parent. Do we just want to go wide? Or do I want to take the... I'm going to take the Cutthroat. I like the Cutthroat. If you're casting spells on your opponent's turn, it gets super big. Micromancer. Micromancer means that you want to get cards that... This creature can't be blocked. I don't know if there's a good sacrifice deck. Micromancer means you have to play a bunch of 1-drop spells in your deck, which is fine. Totally doable. I think I'd rather have the Elementalist Adept instead of that. This does put me very well in the into a more is it spells deck, but I will take that over like Cathar Commando or Juggernaut. Can't be blocked by walls. There's a few walls in this set, but they're all walls. They're still walls. Walls are not good, folks. If you're playing a wall, reevaluate what your deck's doing. Self-Reflection's cute. There's also a Fleeting Flight, Icewind Elemental, Siphoner. I feel like the best card here might be the Self-Reflection. Because that's a spell that also gets you another spell, right? But it is 6. Although you want to pitch it to things. Loot effects like this? I don't even know. I feel like we could take it, but we do need like something huge to copy with it. That's the thing with Self-Reflection. It's got to be a creature you control. You got to make a copy of a creature you control. I'm going to take the Self-Reflection. The Wizards deck is also that deck. I don't know if that's good. I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls here, actually. We don't want the Campus Guide. I'd rather have the Thornwood Falls in case Tatyova is like a splash. And it definitely can be a splash that is a 5-drop. It does feel like we're in blue. And I don't know where our other color is. Skyship Buccaneer. That's pretty good, actually. I will take that. If you get the Raid trigger, right, it just draws you a card. And it's a 4/3 flyer. Yeah, I'm in for that. Elementalist Adept number 2. I'll take that. I don't know how to feel about these cards. They do definitely trade up as 2/1s, right? With prowess, if you're just casting a bunch of spells. But I don't know if that's exactly where you want to be. We could take the Valkyrie, but I think what we want to take is the Blossoming Sands here. In case there's a splash that we want to take later. Wow, no one wants these turtles. Neither do I. We're obligatory taking them. Oh, God. Alright, so Vanguard Seraph. That's an actual card. We could put that here just in case. And then there's these John Avon Islands. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Crystal Barricade. Inspiration from Beyond. Return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Arbiter of Woe. Blood Witch. Felling Blow. That's not terrible. I think that's good enough. Blood Witch, we're not really doing anything with black right now. We have the Perforating Artist and that's it. And I don't want to like try to go too far into that other color. Inspiration from Beyond is like okay. There's also a Strix Lookout, which I wouldn't mind, as well as the Erudite Wizard. But Felling Blow seems good. It seems good here. I think we want to get that Bushwhack actually. I hope to get the Strix Lookout. It looks like we're gonna do Spell Slinger stuff. I like the Strix Lookout though. It's very good for triggering raid. We'll take that Felling Blow though. What's this? Ashroot Animus. When this attacks another creature you controls, gains trample and +X/+X, where X is this creature's power. We can get that. We can play that. There's also a Spectral Sailor. Oh boy. I actually think it is the Spectral Sailor over the Ashroot Animist. Because I don't know if we're playing red at all. 4/4 trample. I think we just want the Spectral Sailor. Actually, because this is like, it's not a win condition by itself, but it will help you get through board stalls by virtue of allowing you to draw extra cards. So I'm going to take a Spectral Sailor, actually. There's a Veil, it's a Prideful Parent, Mocking Sprite, Refute, Counterspell Loot. That actually seems not bad. Do I just take the Mocking Sprite here? This is actually really hard, right? Grow from the Ashes is land. Okay, land ramp. Then there's a Fiery Annihilation. Fiery Annihilation seems pretty good, actually. 5 damage, exile it. Exile and exile equipment attached to it. That could actually kill something that has their toughness bumped up by equipment, which is kind of cool. It's either between Refute and Mocking Sprite. Not thrilled, but it's between the two of these. I'm going to take the Sprite for now. There's another Micromancer. There's a Hearthfire Immolator. There's also a Rugged Highlands. It's hard to tell what our second color is. I feel like I could take the Hearthfire Immolator. Oh, and then there's a Burst Lightning, which is just better than both of those. Yeah, let's take the Burst Lightning, actually. Because this goes face, too. It's any target. And you could throw it at your opponent's face. If ever there was a reason to go into red, right? Seismic. Runaway Together is cute. There's Involuntary Employment, and there's Incinerating Blast. There's a Bushwhack. No Windscared, Crag. We're not playing white. Like, that's so far away from us. I think it's the Bush... Actually, it could be the Bushwhack. I think it's the Runaway Together, actually. You do get the ETBs again, but also... Yeah, let's take another Buccaneer. I'll take that. That seems good. We just need to make sure that we're getting in. So we need some evasive creatures, like the 2-1? Or 1-2, rather, that flies. There's also a Swiftwater Cliffs, but there's a Light Shell Duo. How are we doing on 4s? 0 4s, bunch of 5s. Okay, I think we're in the Prowess deck, which means that we probably want the Light Shell Duo. We also need creatures that are rather spells. I think we could take the Light Shell Duo here, though. We're passing up the Swiftwater Cliffs, which I wouldn't mind. Brazen Scourge, 3/3 with haste for 3, or Goblin Surprise. I think we need spells, and the spells that we can like churn through. There's a Witness Protection. That is removal, but it's not good removal. I'm gonna take the Goblin Surprise. I think we can get another Witness Protection, actually. There's a Strix Lookout. That's perfect. We want creatures like this, nice evasive little bodies. We're not playing that, and we're probably not playing the Felling Blow. The Blossoming Sands is looking worse and worse. We want creatures that are like evasive bodies so that we can get these Skyship Buccaneers to draw us cards. So I'll take a Strix Lookout. Also, it's a nice 2-drop. Another Runaway Together. Firebrand Archer, Axeguard Cavalry. Let's take the Archer for now. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, land equals damage. Gains menace and it's plus... Yeah, let's take the 2-drop. Rugged Highlands is great for us, actually, because it allows us to have a much easier time splashing for Tatyova, Incinerating Blast, or Rupture. Rupture will kill our creatures first, so I'm going to take the Blast, but we're probably not going to play it. Plains. It's the end of pack 2, so let's look at pack 3. Tiny Bones. Aw, look at that cute little guy. He's back in Pog form. Whenever an opponent discards a card, exile it from their graveyard. During your turn, you may play cards you don't own with stash counters from exile, and mana of any type can be spent. You could also spend 4 and tap him to make every opponent discard a card. There's an Erudite Wizard. There's this nerd. I don't think we're going to cast Heroic Reinforcements. It is pretty good, though, and we have a Blossoming Sands. Should we just do that, or should we just take the Shivan Dragon and have, like, the impossible top end? I think the smart choice is the Shivan Dragon. Let's take the Shivan Dragon. There's a Swiftblade Vindicator. There's also a Fiery Annihilation and another Immolator. I think we got to take the Annihilation, because we need the spells. We need to start chucking spells, right? So I'll take the Annihilation, passing up the Immolator. The Immolator is great too, because like in addition to the prowess stuff, you could also just sacrifice it to do damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker, which is always like, ah, come on. Types. It's always like, ugh, I hate you. But yeah, we'll take the Fiery Annihilation. This is just like a trumped up Scorching Dragonfire. I like it. Also 5 damage plus exile. Really good against Shieldred. Really good against Shieldred. I think that's going to see play in like multiple formats. Wow, Lathril. All right, well, I don't think we want the Rune Sealed Wall. I think we'll take the Strix Lookout because we want the those little guys in the air. There's a Gold Vein pick. Part of me is tempted to take the pick, but we're going to take the Lookout. The Lookouts are very good with equipment, though. There's a Light Shell Duo. There's a Spitfire Lagak. The Rupture, again, will kill our creatures. And we're not really in for playing the Snare Spinner. We played this in a draft prior to this, and it ended up never really being a good card in our hand. It's our second Light Shell Duo, but it's also our only other 4-drop. What's this Big Fin Buccaneer? Yeah, Mana War. Mana War for 4 mana. We have one mana spell, so Micromancer is actually looking worse and worse. The bounce effect on Big Fin Bouncer. It's a bouncer. Get it? Let's go second right. Stupid. Why? Why is that even here? Erudite Wizard, I guess, but we're not drawing too many extra cards. Actually, we could, right? With Tatyova? But I think that that's an early cut. How are we doing on creatures? 18 creatures? Like I was saying, Tatyova, right? Self-Reflection's interesting. Did we get the... I don't think we did. Alright, so there's another wizard. I think it's probably better to have 3 drops than 4 drops, especially a 4-drop that would get our only 1-drop spell. And it's only an instant or sorcery with mana value 1, right? So yeah, we don't have too many of those. Actually, maybe I should take the Sure Strike here. Yeah, let's take the Sure Strike. We need spells. There's another Tatyova. It's a Goblin Surprise. And there's a Thornwood Falls. Should I just take another Thornwood Falls? How are we doing on instants and sorceries? Really? We have that many? Alright, take the Thornwood Falls. We need to be able to cast her on a pretty regular basis. That reinforcement's Wield. We only have 1 bit of fixing for white. Let's just take the Erudite Wizard. Yeah. Another Light Shell Duo. There's a Campus Guide. These aren't, like, great. There's a Heir Apparent. Guys, this card's adorable. But we'll take a Light Shell Duo. I don't think we're playing that many Light Shell Duos. There's a Gold Vein pick. There's a Fishing Pole. That's interesting, and I will take it. Guarded Air. Sure. That deck is... whatever that deck is. It's open as hell. The Go Wide. I wonder if there's a bounce deck. I actually do wonder if there's a bounce deck, because there's a lot of creatures that have like a really significant ETB value, like Guarded Air and oh god, what's it called? Meteor Golem. Okay, so let's look at this in terms of not that we have 20 creatures, so we can cut a few, and in fact we probably should, just to make sure that we have spells. All right, so let's look at this in terms of T. Cree. Alright, so drawing 2 is very rare for this deck, so I don't know if we're playing the Erudite Wizards. We're definitely cutting a Light Shell Duo. I like a 1 of Big Fin Bouncer, right? Skyship Buccaneer, Spectral Sailor. I actually have a lot of draw 2 stuff here. Mocking Sprite will help all the other spells cost less. So maybe we actually cut... well, hold on. Actually, you know what? Fishing Pole's stupid. I don't know why I have that in here. Sure Strike is a combat trick. Runaway Together is cute. I like that. Fiery Annihilation's removal. Let's look at the removal over here. Incinerating Blast, Fiery Annihilation, Burst Lightning. We have very little removal. Oh, there's also Runaway Together. In case they do something cute like combat trick their creature. And it's like, oh no, bounce. No thanks. We do need non-creature spells. It's got to be non-creature spells. So we have to be very, very, very careful. Fire Spitter, Whelp, each opponent, and each opponent. That's pretty good, right? Courageous Goblin. I think that this is bad, right? +1/+1 and Menace. So that could probably go. Like, I'd rather play the... It has to attack while I have a 4-power creature. I have very few of those. Yeah, by Courageous Goblin. Self-reflection. What are we self-reflecting? Skyship Buccaneer, Shivan Dragon, Lightshell Duo, Big Fin Bouncer. Those are actually all really good targets for self-reflection. So I think we're fine there. I think the 2-drops are great. I think the 3-drops are pretty good. Our 4-drops are okay. What's our curve look like? Yeah. That looks great. I think we want to keep the Gold Vein pick, if only because we have so many creatures, and it equips for 1. That's important. But also 2, we have so many creatures that wear equipment really well. As a result, do I just want to get rid of Goblin Surprise? That's a Trumpet Blast or 2 emergency blockers. This is actually really hard, right? Maybe it's the Sure Strike. Yeah, let's get rid of the Sure Strike. We're drawing so many... Maybe not. Maybe it's one of the Buccaneers, or maybe it's the Shivan. No, that can't be right. Okay, it definitely has to be an Erudite Wizard. Just that card doesn't do enough. We still have 17 creatures, and I think that this is like actually fine. 41 cards, right? I think we're going to be drawing a lot of cards off of Tatyova, right? So that's pretty good. I think we want to keep it like this as is, right? We have 3 green sources between a Rugged Highlands and 2 Thornwood Falls. So 17 lands. Our removal suite is 3 hard removal spells and a Runaway together. I think this is fine. Non-creature spells, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because that has flashback. I wish we had Think Twice in this deck, but what are you gonna do, right? I think that's good. I think that's good. We'll call it done. Actually, wait, hold on. What wants to be the pack art? Let's have it be Spectral Sailor, because that's an old favorite of mine as someone who plays Spirits in Pioneer. All right, here's our first opponent. We're 0-0, just starting out the draft. Timmy spells. Teamer spells. This is real bad. We don't have a single play. We might, if we don't draw a land, we can't even play Fiery Annihilation, so I have to mulligan this. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure, this is keepable. This is actually much more keepable. We'll keep this, and we'll put a mountain to the bottom. Sure. There's a blue source. Perfect. Get the Strix Lookout going. Oh boy, it's a wary Thespian. I think we have to, I think we have to Burst Lightning that. I just don't want to take the damage. You know, like, I'm not thrilled, but whatever was on top they liked, so we're just gonna kill that now before I take 6 damage off of it. Elvish Archdruid. Okay, alright. Look out. Play another one of these. They get to attack us with the Elvish Archdruid. I don't know if they're going to be playing an elf deck per se, but there's an Elvish Archdruid, right? Yeah, no blocks. This could tap for mana too. It could tap for 1 green. So it's like good for the ramp deck, I guess? I don't know. I'm going to hit them with this. They probably have a counter spell, so the smart thing to do would be to play... Not that? Let's play the Strix Lookout. If they have the Quench... Yeah, see? They didn't want to, Oh, okay. Exile 1 card from a graveyard, sure. Oh, you know what we didn't get? We didn't get any Tolarian Terrors. Okay. Yeah, no blocks. That's unfortunate. I guess I have to take 4. What else do you do? Flash. Okay. It doesn't have reach at the very least. If we hit a land... Opponent is leaving up a lot of mana. I'm curious what they're planning on doing here. If we hit a land, I can Incinerating Blast that and then pitch the Runaway Together. Rex Sage for no value? Okay. There's an Annihilation. That seems pretty good. I think we'll just go to combat. I think the most correct thing to do, this is an instant, right? Yeah, I think the most correct thing to do is to leave up blocks, block with one, and then bounce this while blocking the Reclamation Stage with the other so that they... I don't know if that's correct here. Let's have a Light Shell duo. Okay, they have something in their hand that's instant speed. Self-Reflection in the yard. Mocking Sprite, though. We'll play that. And we can trade the duo for the wolf, or I could just take 2 and block the, Oh no! It's a boon, sir! It's okay. Sure. I can double block this. They only get to kill one of those creatures. I don't think there's any combat tricks in blue, but there is a bounce spell in blue, right? Which would be bad if they hit us with it now. Oof. That's a big oofy. Alright. Okay. Oh, that costs us. Yeah, okay. So, what's our best play here? I think it does have to be Light Shell duo. The worst part about that is that they get to... We're not going to play this right now. We're not on the play. And I think we need the land so that we can double spell next turn because they're going to cast the Buccaneer again. This is looking bad, though. They're going to cast the Buccaneer, so they get to bounce our duo. Yep. And they get to swing out. So this is 7, 8, 9? Okay. Sure. Leaves us at 2. Yeah, that's already too much damage. Alright. Well, good game. I think we needed lands earlier. We just didn't hit enough lands. I also, I guess, played a little bit too conservatively. I was too worried that they were going to play, I don't know if there's a quench in this format. There usually is, that's the thing. Opponent wasn't playing it, though, so I guess we should have played the Light Shell duo a turn earlier. Oh well. But also, Buccaneer. Or the Bouncer, right? That bouncing card? Oh my god, that Bounce Shark? So good. Like, really, really good, actually. Maybe the earlier I should have played the bird and been willing to trade with the 3/1 and then burst lightning the... That's so hard. This seems fine. Because we could Brineborn Cutthroat at the end of their turn. Run away together seems nice. Healer's Hawk. Alright. Next, end turn. Pass. Yep. Honk. Double white. Okay, play this. I think we just attack here. And then we keep up Runaway Together and Spectral Sailor. This is whenever, right? Yeah, end turn. Okay. Pass to attackers. I will trade here, or I will force the action. Yep. Do they not have anything? Oh, I think they're just mana screwed, right? Surveil? I could play the Archer and Run Away Together. I actually don't want too many of these creatures. They're in white. Maybe I'd want this first? This is hard. I actually want lands, is the real thing. So let's put that away. I think we could draw this and be fine with casting this and then adding to the board and leaving up Runaway Together. So good game. Wow. They must have been super screwed. They must have been super duper screwed. Like, whatever was in their hand was just like, oh, I have like a bunch of green and red cards, and I keep drawing planes, which happens. That happens. Sorry, opponent. I'll take the 1-1. So maybe players are thinking that they can splash as easily as they did with the last format. And that's what's happening. Because that's our second opponent that's just been like, oh, I'm just like screwed here. I can't cast these spells. Here's our next opponent. We're 1-1 going into round 3. Seems fine. We can Goblin Surprise turn 3. Turn 1, we're going to Thornwood Falls. Turn 2, we're going to Gold Vein pick. And never mind, we have a Strix Lookout. Turn 2, we're going to Strix Lookout. Sure. Play this. Play the Lookout. Okay, so they don't have the stab or whatever it is. I think next turn we play the Gold Vein pick and attack with the Strix to get a treasure. Yep, okay, Infernal Vessel, sure. Make a treasure, end turn. I don't think we block this, actually. Seeker's Folly, discard 2. Alright, so... that's a removal spell. I would like to cast... So this is going to help us, and this is going to help us. So I'd like to... We're actually going to pitch these two, right? And we're going to play Tatyova next turn. Submit 2. And especially if we could hit a land drop, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. Play this. Auto pay. End turn. They can't kill Tatyova. We get to get another card off of her. We don't block if they attack. Ooh. 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 Yeah, no blocks here, sorry. Not that dumb, come on. Ah. Yeah, let's gain some life. Draw a card. Play this. Yeah, these are great, actually. Yeah, actually, that's great. Those are great. Hit them with that. And again, like we never block the Infernal Vessel because it becomes a 4/3 if it dies. I think we're better off just not blocking it. This was good though, the exiling my thing and my other thing. The Strix Lookout. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And yep, that makes sense. No attacks right now. There's no reason for me to attack into that. We have the thing in the air, so no blocks. Sorry, I don't care. Ooh! Sure, it becomes a 3/3. Let's see. Next, we're gonna send this in. I can actually use this, activate this once. Make it a 6/5, push in another point of damage. Play this. And they're playing black, so I'm actually gonna hold a card in my hand. Oh, you know what? Also, because this allows us to use the Strix Lookout to loot, right? So I'm gonna hold on to this island. Good game. Very, very nice.
Very nice. We just win another game.
Yeah, 2-1. That's what we like to see. I don't even know what that was. 2-1 going into round 4? Round 4. All right, 2-1 going into round 4. Here's our next opponent. Welcome aboard. Let's see. This seems fine. Keep. We go first, so we're on the aggressive side. I don't know why my opponent full controlled that. Savannah Lions. Ooh, okay. Strix. Just a 1-2. I think you attack first before you try anything. Really? Okay. Okay, it makes sense. I mean, that was my plan for the next turn, but it's also cool. I'm gonna Light Shell Duo here. I would like to draw a blue source. Sure. Ooh, okay. Alright. I think we can bounce that with the bouncer. And it sets them back an entire whole last turn. So let's just put that back in your hand. And I think we do take the 2 here. I'm trying, though, to get the... Let's see. A second blue source for the Buccaneer. I think we take the 2 here. I don't think it matters. I'd rather keep the bouncer here. Yeah? Yeah. And I think next turn we play the duo and then equip with the axe. No blocks. Is this common or is it uncommon? It's uncommon, okay. Yep, makes sense. Oh, and a Healer's Hawk, okay. Perfect. Well, then now... What do we do? If I send this in... They don't block. Or maybe they do. Okay. Here we go. Get my card off of it. Another land. Deck, if we could please stop giving me lands, that'd be great. I think the only time I'm going to play a land from here on out is if I need it for the Tatyova. I will block the Buccaneer. I'm sorry, the Healer's Hawk with the Buccaneer. If they only attack with the Savannah Lions, I'm assuming they have a combat trick. I'm assuming... Oh, my god. Really? Okay. Sure. That's a lot of damage. Incinerating Blast. I can throw this at that. Pitch a card. I don't think we do that right now. I think we do this. Ooh, okay. Self-reflection to the yard. Done. And let's play this on you. And next, no attacks, end turn. Incinerating Blast is a loot effect, so that's fine. Light Shell Duo can trade with the borders. Big Fin Bouncer can just outright stop the Savannah Lions. Self-Reflection will allow us to get another ETB off of either of these if they survive the turn. I just need my opponent to not have removal. Cool. Good. That's great. That's actively great for me. Oh, come on. Yeah, send it in. Ooh, okay. I guess the question then becomes, what do I block here? They're getting it for this and this? I have to block like this. right? Because otherwise it's 5 and I'm on a 2-turn clock. I need to self-reflection that thing. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I think we... If I Brineborn Cutthroat, I can't... Oh, God, I should have put that in the graveyard now. Yeah, this is looking bad. Alright, if I Brineborn Cutthroat here, I can self-reflection copy it, and that's not great, but it is what it is. Worst comes to worst, we Incinerating Blast the Healer's Hawk. Not thrilled by it, but... Oh. That's it? Okay. Well, I have to Incinerating Blast the Armasaur guide now. Discard this. Why? Why? Oh my god, why? Why did it... You know what? I let it tap like that. That's my fault. Exemplar of Light. Alright, so we're dead to this flyer. Unless I hit another removal spell. And I think it's got to be Burst Lightning. Ugh. Yeah. Draw a card. Oh, yeah. I think this has gotten away from us. I think that this has gotten away from us in the worst way, unfortunately. There's no untapped green sources in the deck, though. I could play that and play that, but we're ultimately just dead, right? I need to draw. Alright, so let's see what we're going to draw. It's a blue source. Good game. Yeah, they had too much pressure. Was what was, right? You Battlefield. I think that they did kill... Wow. They exiled a lot of our stuff. Between the Buccaneer, yeah, with the Banishing Light, there is an Oblivion Ring, as well as the Bouncer and the pick with the that one spell, right? Fiery Annihilation. Damn, that was good. That was good. Our opponent had like a lot of stuff that they needed to get rid of our board. Seems like removal's very good here. All right, so we're 2-2 going into round 5. I guess removal's always good. But here's our next opponent. We're in the semi-losers bracket. Let's try to pull off another winnerino. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, so this is keepable. I would like to draw some untapped lands, but we definitely have all of our colors, so I think turn 1, it's Thornwood Falls, right? We're on the draw, right? So, although, no, I think we got to play the Thornwood Falls. We'd hold up the Burst Lightning for later. Why? Okay. New plan. What do you do? New plan. Kill that immediately. Yeah, you play that card this turn. Sure. They don't have that power immediately, though. Alright, so we'll play this. Gain another bit of life. I want them to tap out to use this ability so that I can kill it in response. They do have the priority pass to them because of the trigger on the stack. Okay. What else does this do? It becomes a end double strike. I want them to get greedy. Oh, they're not doing it. Alright, kill that in response. Okay. Prideful Parente. Let's see. The best use of our mana would be to play the Fire Spitter Whelp. So let's do that. Would like a land. Or two. And an island would be great, because then we can double Elementalist Adept. Or Strix Lookout into Elementalist Adept. And then hopefully get the Skyship Buccaneer going. Right, Buccaneers! Aye, aye, Captain. Another red-white deck. Heroic Reinforcements. Oi, okay. I don't know if I want to take 9 here. God damn it. Alright, they don't have... No blocks. Screw it. Okay. Play that. I can play the Lookout. Or we can surprise get that thing going. Play this. I hope they don't have another friggin', I hope they don't have another one of those in their hands. That was very good. Put us immediately at 9. Sure. I will trade the Whelp. If they have a combat trick, yep. Woo! And it flies now. Alright, okay. God, and it's a counter too. Okay. Play another one. I think we have to take the 3 now. That's fine. Land would be great, right? Guarded air. Jeez. Okay. No blocks here, because that's a 3/3. I think if I play this, I could kill this, and they still have all this. On the ground. I think I do have to do that. Yeah, pitch an Adept because it's not good on this board. Oh, we got another land. Okay, but it's a red source. This is not going well, folks. If they swing out, I think we're dead. Please don't notice that. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, we're dead. Good game. Oh wait, no, yeah, we got another turn, but like we're still super dead. Because like there's nothing we could do here. Concede. That felt so bad. That felt so bad. We just couldn't draw a second blue source. And we were so choked on blue cards. They had an aggressive red-white deck. It worked out really well, especially that heroic reinforcements, which left me, you know, thinking twice. But yeah, let's leave match. They went super wide and oh god. Oh my god. That'll happen. That'll happen. I think the deck was okay though. But it does seem like we were lacking in blue sources. We had 9. That's strange. I guess it was just unlucky. Whatever. If you enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Come over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. Come over to youtube.com/recordplayer1. But that's it for me, guys. You guys have been awesome. Never change unless it's for the better. And with that, I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I'm going to go lick my wounds.